you. We've got a bunch of these out in the lobby. Some people picked this up as they came out. But talk about that flyer as well as we wrap it up here today.
So this has deep roots. Is anybody here from New York City? No, not really. Okay, so there's 2 radio stations in New York City. They're 50,000 watt stations. Now, that's a really big station. It's the largest allowed by the FCC. And I was on both of those radio stations, and I had a health talk radio show, something you guys may not know. And all I did was take questions. Now, within just a few months, I had one of the highest rated shows in New York City, which isn't easy to do. And the reason why is because if I didn't know an answer, I would tell people, you're gonna have to tune in tomorrow or the next day, because I'm gonna work to find the answer for you. So over the years, I wrote down every question that I'd ever been asked into a category. And even though I was asked thousands of questions, it all boiled down to people who had these problems, okay? And they'd always ask, oh, if my friend has this, because it's always my friend, it's never me, right? If my friend, you know, and so I'd say, so at Purium, I asked Amy, I said, could I just answer, like if someone has this or that, could I just give them my top 3 recommendations? So her and I started working on it, and she's so brilliant now, she's like, I don't think 3's enough. What about this product, and what about that product? And so on some of them, you might see as many as 5. But if someone could literally look at this and identify with how they feel, literally find how they feel on this, sometimes 2 or 3 different how I feels. And when they look at all of the products and they say, okay, I got 3 different things I'd like to work on. When you look at the products, there's a very good chance that 3 or 4 products from the core 4 of the ULT are already in there. And so the best way to do it is to start with the ULT and then just add the 1 or 2 products that might be missing from these categories. My eyes aren't so good right now. Would you just read 1 or 2 of the categories to give an example?
Absolutely, I got my glasses.
All right.
Healthy weight loss, healthy elimination, healthy stress response, healthy nervous system.
So imagine that you were taking the products and you're already on the ULT. There's a very good chance you'd only have to add 1 or maybe 2 additional products to that to deal with. Now there's, what are there, like 40 something different individual, I believe it's close to 45 individual ways that someone might be feeling. Very specific, mental, physical, emotional. And you could deal with that, help them deal with it, but you don't have to tell them how. Hand them the list, say, do any of these identify? Do you identify in any of these ways? And they will self-diagnose, self-identify, self-prescribe. I hate to use those words because we're not doctors, but you get the idea. They're going to identify their problem, they're going to identify the solution, and it's going to be right in front of them. It's going to reduce the amount of work and the amount of stress that you're going to have helping people understand the benefits. So I love this product, and it is called the Wellness Goals. Pretty simple. What are your wellness goals? And here's our recommendations. And it is a powerful tool to help people move beyond the ULT, the fine tuning, if you would. So again, 95% of the reason why people suffer is not because of a disease, it's not because of a condition, it's not for a need of a medical prescription of a pharmaceutical drug. It usually just means they need a little sleep, a little exercise, and a lot of nutrition. And we're gonna help you get that. And then if there's still 5% left, then we'll know that we need a specialist, then we know that we might need something more. But think about it, 95% of the people suffering out there need you, and they need you to be compassionate, they need you to be confident, and they need you to teach them about Purium.